Hope everybody is having a wonderful morning. I just had some breakfast, been looking at the charts for Bitcoin and the entire market, and I thought, well, why not go live and do a quick stream, live stream on what we can expect on the fourth quarter for crypto and Bitcoin. Um, Historically speaking, um, Bitcoin and the crypto market has performed rather well during the fourth quarter, specifically October. They dub October as Uptober, and so I thought, well, let me just go on the live stream and just talk to a few people and see what they think about this upcoming October. We're only a few days away from October and the fourth quarter of this bull run to begin, and I think that we're gonna see great things as far as price movement goes. Whether you're in Bitcoin, whether you're in altcoins, meme coins, if history repeats itself as uh, as we saw back in 2021, the fourth quarter was the strongest part of the bull run. So I personally believe that we are looking at the same pattern, if you will. Um, we might be looking at more news on further interest rate cuts. There's word that President of the United States will be meeting with the President of China to discuss a possible trade deal. So I think that those two catalysts alone are probably gonna, if they do come to fruition, I think those two catalysts are probably gonna have a massive effect on the market and Bitcoin overall, guys. So if you are watching this live stream, guys, and you're part of crypto, if you're holding Bitcoin or any crypto, please don't forget to like the video or like the stream, I should say. Drop a comment and let me know what you think about this quarter that we're about to enter. Do you think that we're going to be bullish? We're going to see a repeat of 2021. I think it's going to happen. But again, that's my opinion, not financial advice, obviously. So Bitcoin is currently sitting at 109K after hitting. Shout out, please. What's up, Asher? How you doing, buddy? Don't forget to smash the like button, guys. It does help the channel. It does help the algorithm do its thing and let people know we're having this conversation. I always say that. What's up, brother? Doing good, man. Appreciate you. Just had some breakfast a few minutes ago, and uh, hey, Kaylee. Um, yeah. Hi. How you doing? Just had some breakfast, and I was looking at the charts, looking at past charts and graphics, and it just reminded me that we're about to enter into the fourth quarter. So I said, let me jump on here real quick, guys. Don't forget to smash the like button, please, please, please. It does help the channel, and others like you can watch the live stream. But if you're in crypto, like I am, hey, if you're in crypto like I am, then you know what's up. You know what is potentially coming during this fourth quarter, and if you take advantage of the, do you go hunting? Asks Kaylee. Not really. I don't really go hunting, but I do know people that do. So, um, but yeah, definitely hunting going around here in these areas or in these parts, I should say. Um, so let me know what you guys think about what's coming in the fourth quarter. Um, definitely, I definitely think that we're gonna see an uptrend, and so I'm very excited about that. Um, Whether or not we're gonna see an end of the bull run, uh, So how is it like out there? Says Ask Kaylee. It's good. It's good. It's not too bad. I'm actually in Florida, so there is a bit of hunting around the area. Um, but I don't necessarily partake in those activities. But yes, hunting does happen here, so definitely. It's a beautiful day in Florida. It's probably around close to 80 degrees right now. I did go to Florida once, but I never went again. Yeah, Florida is beautiful. It's humid, it's hot uh, for the most part of the year, but we're about to enter into that part of the year, that season where temperatures, drop a little bit. So we're definitely looking forward to that after uh, some hot and humid months. So, but yeah, guys. So what do you guys think, man? Drop a comment. Let me know. Kaylee is talking here. Shout out to Kaylee. Um, Let me know what you think about the fourth quarter that's about to start here in a couple days, few days. Today's the 28th, so yeah, about 3 days, 4 days. We'll see the beginning of the fourth quarter. Um, are you bullish on the fourth quarter? Because again, historically speaking, it's always been bullish. Um, I think that this is gonna be no exception. So definitely looking forward to that. I've been in crypto since 2019, 2020. This is my second bull run, and I wish I would have. I wish I would have heard about Bitcoin before 2019, 2020. I would be in a different position financially speaking, but it's okay. I think it's just when the right time, it's the right time. It's not when you choose, it's when it is. So definitely. I got one question. Do you have some dirt bikes? Because my son loves them. Dirt bikes? Not really. Um, I don't even know how to ride a bike. Oh, actually, I did once. I mean, I sucked at it, but yeah, definitely, definitely, definitely fun. I've seen people riding dirt bikes around the area. So, but I don't know any dirt bikes. Shout out to you. So yeah, real quick video here. Real quick live stream on what's been going on. We saw Bitcoin hit 124K back in I think it was beginning of August, and subsequently dropped to 109 currently. Landon Fowler, what's up, Landon? How you doing, buddy? Good morning to you, man. Welcome to the channel. How you been, man? How's it going, guys? Don't forget to smash the like button, guys, on the live stream. It does help the channel, as I always say. Uh, we're trying to make it. We're trying to appreciate that. Thank you. Uh, Thanks, Kaylee. You take care of yourself, right? I appreciate you jumping on here. So, yeah. So we're sitting at 109K. Um, I always tell myself, um, what happens. Think about this. Think about this. 5, 10 years ago, you had $10,000. If you would have held $10,000 in a bank account and you try to buy the same things you wanted to buy 10 years ago, would you be able to buy them today? Probably not. As a matter of fact, absolutely not. Your buying power from 5 or 10 years ago is not the same as it is today. So the $10,000 you have 5 or 10 years ago will not be able to get you what they could back then today, because the buying power of the dollar, unfortunately, is decreasing, and that's why I believe Bitcoin is is here to resolve that problem, guys. So, but again, I'm just a Bitcoiner. Uh, it took me a while to realize that it's not about owning one Bitcoin, but owning fractions of a Bitcoin, better known as Sats. Um, it took me quite a while, to be honest with you. Started in 2019. Got into meme coins, altcoins, and about 6 months ago or so, I decided to go down the rabbit hole and look into what Bitcoin is and how it's been going up since it was first launched back in 2009. And I decided to start listening to podcasts, listening to people that know about it, and understand how it could potentially, you know, change the finance, the financial system that we currently live on, or under, I should say. And so that's why I think, the best store of value you're gonna find out there is probably Bitcoin. Not financial advice, but you could people decide to invest their money into other sources. Gold, silver, um, real estate, and so whatever you can put your money into, wherever you can put your money into, that's gonna give you that rate of return or that you're looking for. You know, um, that's probably gonna be the best thing you can do. But that's why I'm into Bitcoin. It is a pretty lonely road. um, Not very many people are interested in finding out what Bitcoin is. A lot of people still believe it's a scam. And however, I think that you have to do your own due research. Do your own research, do your own due diligence to understand what Bitcoin is and what is eventually going to become. And I think that more and more people are being attracted to Bitcoin. And crypto is crypto, Bitcoin is Bitcoin. I think it's just two separate things. You cannot put them together. Whether you're talking about meme coins and altcoins, and then you talk about Bitcoin. They're two separate things, guys. Bitcoin is the OG. Bitcoin is the one thing that started it all. It's meant to be decentralized, and so that's why I put my money into Bitcoin as opposed to other, um, assets out there. There's bonds, and there's all kinds of things. ETFs. Uh, some people wanna look into the Bitcoin ETFs, which I think it's totally fine. Um, that's probably gonna be the gateway for people to start looking into Bitcoin and realizing what it is and what it has done for so many people and what it's gonna continue to do for people, for institutions. Let's not forget, Bitcoin it's becoming more widely known, and it's being invested, uh, into by big institutions, you know, governments. You see the country of El Salvador started, investing heavily into Bitcoin. They um, they named Bitcoin legal tender, and I'm not sure if that's still the case. However, people do transact using Bitcoin in El Salvador, and there are a lot of places, a lot of businesses that do take Bitcoin as a form of payment. I personally believe that in the future, it's gonna get to that point where people are gonna realize, you know, am I holding a Bitcoin? Am I holding fractions of a Bitcoin? And it's gonna be too late. There's gonna be no more Bitcoin mining. Um, Centralized exchanges are gonna run out of it. You're not gonna be able to purchase any Bitcoin on any centralized exchange. And so I think somewhere around 2030, 2030ish, I think that's when the Bitcoin mining is gonna stop completely, and you're not gonna be able to, acquire it anywhere anymore. Just by buying it through an individual, maybe borrowing it from somebody, from a bank. As they're currently integrating Bitcoin into 401ks and balance sheets, guys. So just a quick live here. I haven't seen anybody drop a comment on Bitcoin and what they think. Again, it's still not popular. It's still not, it's more popular than when I started it back in when I first got into uh, cryptocurrency back in 2019, most definitely, but it still hasn't hit the point where people are realizing that putting your hard-earned money into an asset that's going to continue to accrue value for the future, whether it is for retirement, whether it is to buy your future home. A lot of Bitcoiners don't sell your Bitcoin. Keep it stored in a cold wallet, cold storage. Save it for the future. Save it for retirement. Save it for your kids, and so forth. What you do with your Bitcoin, it's up to you. I'm not a financial advisor, but I can tell you this: if I can retire earlier, um, you know, by stacking Bitcoin, and instead of working until I'm in my 60s, I can work until I'm in my 50s. I'll definitely do that, guy. That's what I'm looking forward to, honestly. And so I do appreciate all the people who have jumped on the live stream, have commented. If you haven't already done so, please consider dropping a comment. Let me know what you think about this fourth quarter that's about to start. Again, historically speaking, the fourth quarter has always been bullish for Bitcoin and crypto. So I definitely am bullish about it. Once again, if we see a drop on another drop or another cut on interest rates, which is what the majority of the people think is going to happen when the Fed meets up again, I think we're going to see another 0.25, maybe 0.50 uh, cut in interest rates. That is definitely going to propel the Bitcoin market, crypto market, and it's definitely I think it's gonna have a positive impact, because as we continue to drop interest rates, as the inflation continues to gain momentum, and as we continue to print that precious dollar that we work so hard for. Ash, what's up? As it's just gonna create more and more debt, and people are gonna start looking into it, and they're gonna start turning into something that is gonna create wealth. Unfortunately, the dollar continues to devaluate, and that is just a sad story behind it, guys. So everything continues to get more expensive: housing, rent, mortgages, groceries, travel, you name it. So I think that we're still we're still early. I believe we're still early, even though Bitcoin reached 124K not too long ago. I think that we're still within a time frame that people can do their own research and invest into Bitcoin, guys. But again, not financial advice. Don't take my word for it. Um, I'm learning a lot about Bitcoin, and I'm trying to do everything I can to stay up to date with what's happening, and I intend to continue to do so. I intend to get more knowledgeable about Bitcoin, and maybe one day I'll look back at these videos 5 years from now, 10 years from now, and I'll say, look, that was me talking about Bitcoin, like the guy back in 2013 who told everyone to buy Bitcoin, to buy $1 of Bitcoin. That video's out there on YouTube, guys. It's out there for everybody to see. The one guy who told everybody back in 2013, buy a freaking dollar of Bitcoin. $1. And that guy now is a multi-billionaire who lives in Dubai. Some of you know who that is. And so definitely, guys, appreciate everybody jumping on the Ash. By the way, Ash says hi. What's up, Ash? How you doing? But I do appreciate everybody watching the video, guys. Hope everybody continues to have a wonderful Sunday. Enjoy the day with your families, with your loved ones. Whatever you do, stay safe, my friends. And I'll be talking to you very, very soon. Until the next one, friends. Peace out.